It never gets as clear as the way the screen would look if you actually put that motherfucker on your screen and played it by yourself. So, if you can give an example, I didn't knock down the banner and everything. As you can see how cloudy that looks on the camera. You see that? But ladies and gentlemen, if you were to actually put that box in your hand yourself, you would see the crazy updated graphics that they have on next generation gaming consoles. The graphics are phenomenal. Each WWE superstar minus CM Punk and a select few others were not scanned for the game. So they were just made from the ground up as a character polygon model. That being said, the WWE and 2K worked very closely with visual concepts with the new face scanning technology. And they basically face scanned and mocapped everybody and all the hot moves in the game, from Antonio Cesaro to Randy Orton and John Cena. Some fans may find that, the Shield is still together in the game, but on television, the Shield is broke up. Well, the game went into development around SummerSlam or Survivor Series last year, up until about right now. But graphics base-wise, everybody looks like themselves. When you hear them talking throughout the game in different modes, whether it's Universe mode, whether it's 2K Showcase mode, whether it's My Career mode, when you hear those guys talking, they mimic what the fuck they're saying out their mouths with their lip syncing. Got it right down pat. The animations for chair shots, getting slammed on stairs, going through tables. They did an excellent job with the next generation console. And this is only the first foray into it. I still feel like it's a rush job, not in a negative way, because I'm going to give my overall rating of the game later on in this broadcast. And I'm also going to do a review video that I'm going to put up on my YouTube page you guys can see later on. By the way, if you're not a member of my YouTube page and you're watching this live right now, or just in case that you are watching on my YouTube page and you want to know how you can subscribe, click the subscribe button right here on this page, or just visit my page at youtube.com/5deucegun. That's youtube.com/5 DUECEGUN. I got tons of videos up there right now for WWE2K15. Excuse me. Little pause, try to get a little aqua. High quality H2O. Shout out to Adam Sandler and the Water Boy. I have fond memories of growing up. Like I said, I'm in my 30s, so I came into wrestling at the perfect time. Hulk Hogan was talking about, well, you know something, brother. You know something, Mean Gene. You had the Ultimate Warrior going crazy. Not going crazy like mentally, but going crazy, just running roughshod through the company. One of my most memorable matches, WrestleMania 6, title for title, Hogan with the WWF Championship. See, I don't work for WWE, so I don't have to say WWE when I really mean WWF from back in the day. That shit wasn't called WWE back then. It was called the WWF, World Wrestling Federation. But thanks to the World Wildlife Fund, it's not that anymore. That being said, I can say WWF knowing I'm talking about World Wrestling Federation. Vince McMahon cannot sue me or fire me. That being said, Hogan had that throwback WWF Championship, and the Ultimate Warrior, I believe, had the yellow Intercontinental Championship, and then he walked out at the end of that match with both titles. It was an awesome thing. Shout out to the Ultimate Warrior. Rest in peace to him as well. Coming from that era, going up till now, seeing last year's iteration, 2K's first foray into the WWE license, it was a good success in my opinion. They did an excellent job with that 30 years of WrestleMania mode, where you played some of the greatest matches from WrestleMania 1 all the way up till this past year's WrestleMania 30. They recreated some of the best matches, and not only did they give you archival WWF/WWE real highlight film footage of the storylines and how they came to be, but certain people's storylines like Shawn Michaels versus Razor Ramon in that ladder match for the Intercontinental title, undisputed by the way, they had Shawn Michaels do his promo from the back during that match in real life. Right before the match started, he was backstage doing a little interview talking, then he came out and had his match. They recreated that exact scene just in the game graphics. It was fucking awesome. I say that to segue us into WWE2K15's My Career mode. Not really My Career, but the 2K Showcase mode. 2K Showcase, for those out there not to know, is the replacement for their 30 years of WrestleMania and Attitude Era game modes from WWE 13 and WWE 2K14. This mode so to speak, does the same thing that 30 Years of WrestleMania and the Attitude Era modes did. They give you the matches. They give you real archival footage on how it came to be. You play the matches and recreate them doing historical events, and they have cutscenes and things of that nature in the middle. If you're a wrestling aficionado, or if you're a fan of professional wrestling or the WWE, you have to get this game. They did an excellent job on both consoles with that, but I have it on PS4, so with that being said, I'm kind of partial to the next gen, not the old gen. So PS3, I know you guys kind of got shafted because you don't got some of the features and stuff that we have on ours, but you do have the 2K Showcase mode, so at least you can appreciate that. You can at least appreciate the fact that you got the fucking Showcase mode. But they have 5 rivalries in total. The Showcase mode is basically focusing on a rivalry between 2 WWE superstars. 2 come along with the game. The John Cena versus CM Punk storyline, going back to when they first started warring over the WWE title between John Cena's 9th and 11th WWE title reign and CM Punk's 434-day title run. And they also have Shawn Michaels and Triple H. When Shawn Michaels first came back after losing at WrestleMania 14 to Stone Cold, he had the back injury, was gone for 4 years, came back, Triple H screwed him out, thinking they was going to get back to DX. They had their rivalry. It's awesome. They have something called DLC for those out there not to know. And if you didn't already pay for the WWE2K15 season pass, now is the perfect time. What the hell are you guys waiting for? It's $24.99 and it saves you over $26 when you get it. Because each one of these downloadable story packs for the next 3 2K Showcase modes are $10 a piece. The first one being One More Match. That's Christian's storyline where he kept trying to get one more match for the World Heavyweight Championship via SmackDown. Also, Mark Henry's Hall of Pain run when he was turning heel, about to win the World Heavyweight Championship for the first time in his career, and he was putting everybody in the Hall of Pain, demolishing motherfuckers and putting people through tables and steel steps. Then they have the Path of the Warrior, spanning the career of Ultimate Warrior, and that pack comes with the most characters, the most legends, the most announcers, the most managers, and arenas of all of them. It chronologizes the Ultimate Warrior's career in the WWE. I don't know how in depth or how many matches they'll have for it, but at the end of the day, all 3 of those downloadable content packs are $9.99. Then you have the NXT pack, which is basically characters and wrestlers from the NXT product you can see on the WWE network, which is free right now for the rest of November, including Survivor Series for all new subscribers. So make sure you guys go to WWE.com and sign up for the WWE network ASAP. Also, they have a WCW pack that has like Lex Luger and Diamond Dallas Page and stuff like that, and Lord Steven Regal. Those 2 packs are $6.99 and $7.99 respectively. So you're already over $43 if you count the 3 downloadable content packs for the 2K Showcase mode, as well as the NXT pack and the WCW pack. They also have a moves pack that's going to give you 30 new maneuvers and abilities to put on certain wrestlers. So maybe you got a character superstar that don't have their new move because the game was in development before these guys just changed their finishers. Well, you're going to get the chance to be able to alter those guys up in any way you want to right there on the game with that pack. That pack is also $6.99. And then they have, that brings to about $51. Then they have something called the Accelerator. The Accelerator is basically if you don't want to play through the game to unlock everything, besides stuff that you can only get through DLC, you can just go ahead and get the Accelerator for $1.99, and it unlocks all the belts that's supposed to be unlocked, the superstars, and the managers, and whatever else you can unlock, arenas and clothing, outfits, and things of that nature, attires, via the 2K Showcase mode, the My Career mode, and the Universe mode, and just playing it regularly. Now, I'm going to come back from the flip side on the grip side and let you guys know a little bit more about that in a little bit. And someone just asked me, would I refer them to buy the game? Yes. If you're just joining in, you missed the pontificated soliloquy that I just gave you guys on the game. Don't worry, I'll have this clip up on youtube.com in a little while. Portions of the show will be up there. But with that being said, I really don't want you guys to feel alienated because I said I approve the game and I would go spend money on it. Even though I didn't spend money on it, I traded games in to get it. At the end of the day, if you got games to trade them in and get it. If you're paying cash, pay cash and get it. if you have Xbox One or PS4. I can't talk for PS3 and Xbox 360 because besides the 2K Showcase mode, it's pretty much 2K14 with a couple of new superstars in it. So I don't know about that. But the Xbox One and the PS4 next generation gaming consoles did a great job in presenting WWE2K15. So if you guys don't have it already, run out to your nearest GameStop, Kmart, Sears, Walmart, Best Buy, Babbage's, mom and pop shop, wherever you guys get your game from, and go ahead and get it. And speaking of games, I want to say something really quick. Actually, I'll wait until I come back from the break. I'm going to play some music real quick. I'm going to play a track. But I'll come back and talk a little bit about video gaming, specifically about these guys known as the Game Chasers. They have done nothing but motivate me to continue to do my gaming as well as my game filming. Not so much because of the nostalgia factor of catching some rare game, but because I played just about everything from 1972 all the way till now. I wasn't born in the 70s. I was born in 1983. But with that being said, I've had consoles and shit from 1972 on up. So in television, MXX, we've even had some Vectrex shit that my mom had back in the day. Some of those standalone arcade small machines with Pac-Man and stuff like that on there. The regular Nintendo, the NES Entertainment System, about 85 we had that I was 2 years old. Found out the code for level skipping on Mario. Was no Game Genie back then. It was like holding B and pressing start on the other controller. You could skip levels without beating the game. It was crazy. I figured out how a glitch works. The very first glitch I ever discovered in a video game was Super Mario Bros. World 3-1. That's a dark stage for those not to know. But World 3-1 or 3-2, there's two turtles coming down this long-ass set of steps. You know, those steps you usually get up on top of to jump to get on the flagpole. Well, there'll be two turtles coming down. My dumb ass tried to hit the first turtle and lost my fire flower and went back to small Mario. But the second turtle, I jumped on and I noticed. I just let the controller go. I basically positioned the controller with my hand, pressed the A button to jump, guided him to the turtle, and let it go. When I did that, Mario didn't bounce off that turtle and go to the next step. He continued bouncing off that turtle. The turtle shell kept bouncing off the wall back to Mario's feet. So as it's doing this, basically, one's going down and up, the other's going back and forth. So they're just meeting just like that. And every time, it was like 100, 200, 300, 1,000, 2,000, 4,000, 8,000, one up, one up, one up, one up, one up, one up. That's all you can hear. But you gotta be careful, because I did that one time where I just sat down and let that shit happen. And ladies and gentlemen, that's a bad idea, because if you get over 100 fucking, men, if it goes past 99 to 100, game over. You will die instantaneously, just like that, clink, and fall right down the hole. You die. But at the end of the day, that was the very first gaming glitch I've ever experienced, and that was in 1985. A lot of people probably experienced that recently. No disrespect, but a lot of you guys probably did that recently because of all the retro gaming and things of that nature. By the way, shout out to Retro Gaming News. Shout out to Billy and Jay, the Game Chasers, and everybody affiliated with retro games and things of that nature. I would love to be a part of that shit somehow. I got an old Nintendo Entertainment System and a Sega Master System still here. Well, not Master Systems. I gave the Master System up, but I got the Genesis. And the original Genesis, not the read the 3. I got the original Genesis, the original Nintendo, still sitting here with the Zapper. Was thinking about giving it away at like one of these Philly retro gaming events. But after seeing what the Game Chasers, Billy and Jay, do and how they basically motivate me, and they're just like regular fun motherfucking guys. Dude, if you guys are ever in the Philadelphia area, make sure you come holler at me, or just give me your address out there via like a direct message or something like that in the inbox. I'll ship that shit right out there for you. I know you got Genesises, I know you got Zappers, I know you got Nintendos, but who can't use more trade bait? You feel me? Who the fuck can't use more trade bait? Who knows? You might even come across another fucking Flintstones. Surprise at Dinosaur Peak. You might come across another little Samson. And that Nintendo and some other shit traded together might be able to get you one of those copies. So I just want to donate that to you guys' cause. I respect the shit out you. I don't give a fuck about the rest of it. The Dongo, fucking hilarious. Eric, that's the way game chasing go. You get burnt for a top-loading NES and Battletoads Double Dragon, all by word of mouth. Good job. Caught you slipping, buddy. John Cena ain't even get caught slipping that bad when Brock Lesnar beat his ass at SummerSlam. But you got caught slipping, man. But I digress. We're going to get out of that. We're going to jump into some more music right here on Radio AFG Live. This is from a Philadelphia native. The track coming up right now from the homeboy Iron Mike.